Ladies and gents, welcome back to a new video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about what has happened recently with MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. So if you haven't heard, basically Apple and the App Store have removed both MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 from the App Store. So that means if you don't have the app on your phone, you cannot now download it from the App Store. So this is quite a big development because the majority of people that tend to trade foreign exchange or even some cryptos or indices, something like that, they tend to use MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 from their iPhones. Now, what this potentially means is that the app, if you've already got it downloaded on your phone, may eventually lose functionality. It hasn't at the moment, and you can still trade on it at the moment, but later down the line, I do not personally know if it is going to lose its functionality. Now, we've got to ask ourselves, why is this happening? Why is both MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 being removed from the App Store? Two of the most popular trading applications known. Now, if we drop down here and have a look at the MetaQuote software, we will find the MetaQuote software company based in Kazan, Russia. Okay, this is important because due to the current state of the world, we have the tensions and war, Russia and Ukraine. Obviously, a lot of countries imposing sanctions on Russia, and this essentially is basically following that in a sense where Apple are removing any app from the App Store that has software that's based in Russia or the company is based in Russia. So there you are. That's what's happening so far. Now, what am I personally going to do about this? So because I use iPhone and because I use MetaTrader 5, I'm actually going to look to move to CTrader. And the reason being is because I still want to be able to manage my funds when I'm on the go, because I'm not always around the house, and being able to manage positions while you're out is key for me. Now, I'm not necessarily suggesting you do the same, but if you have a broker that uses CTrader, I would definitely look into it. So for me personally, I use IC Markets, and as you can see, their platforms MetaTrader 4 and 5 and CTrader. Now, if your broker doesn't have the CTrader option, they might have another option. I would do your own research into that, okay? Because the last thing that you'd want is, if you're an iPhone only trader, to not be able to trade from your phone using MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. Now, this doesn't actually affect people who are using Android and are using the Google Play Store. This doesn't affect people who trade from desktop. You can still actually download MetaTrader from the MetaTrader website, and you can use that on your desktop. So this will only affect people using iPhones at current. Now, if there is any developments, I will update every single one of you, because I know my YouTube channel is around trading, and those guys that want to learn, you probably need to know this information. So as and when I find out what's happening further, I will let you know. If MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 comes back to the App Store, I will also let you know as well. But until then, I suggest you do your own research into alternative options like I have done, so that if for some reason all functionality of MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 on the iPhone ceases to exist, then you have a backup option.